Man, relationships really are a lot of hard work, aren't they? And thinking back on when I was single and just how much easier it was and just more relaxing and not having to worry about anybody else but myself, just taking care of me, doing what I wanted, when I wanted, how I wanted. I get it. The freedom, the flexibility, the single life was, where I wanted to be. And that was definitely a season in my life. Fast forward to today. I'm not here to debate that relationships are not hard. I actually agree with you. If you're that person thinking that relationships are hard or they're too hard or they're just impossible, this video is for you. And I actually want to give you 10 solid reasons why not only are they hard, but they're actually worth it. And you might completely disagree with me. I'm going to challenge you to drop in the comment box just a couple reasons why you think they're hard or they're too hard or they're not worth it. I just want to get some feedback, and I'm going to go through my list really quickly, but I want to challenge you to do that because I want to make it an open forum for people to just express why they think relationships are too hard or maybe they're easy. I think it's a little bit of both, but I'm going to give you my top reasons. These aren't even actually my top 10 reasons. I think I could come up with a much longer list. I actually have a module at swagacademy.com that I put together with a lot more in-depth scientific reasons as to why relationships are not only worth it, but they're beneficial. They're good for our mental, emotional, spiritual health. But today I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to approach it from a more practical sense and kind of get you guys just thinking about that. And so let's jump right into it. So here's my top 10 reasons why relationships are hard, but they're worth it. So number one, you get to share burdens with people, and that could be from every little everyday thing, from like bills to chores, just any responsibilities that you can think of, especially if you're living together, around the house, paying the rent, whatever it is. You guys are sharing those burdens together. It's not all on you. Makes it a little bit easier. Reason number two, you share successes, right? So same thing. A win for you is a win for your partner. So because you're a team, you got to think of yourselves as a team. So you're sharing your successes, your joys, any accomplishments or goals that either one of you is able to achieve. It's a win for both of you. You both go out and celebrate. You've always got your plus one. If your partner has some special occasion or event, you're always the plus one. So you're sharing in that together. Number three, you get to share experiences, right? From the typical everyday date that you guys can go out and have fun and enjoy each other's company, but you're going out, you're living your life, you're doing things that you both enjoy, you're sharing those experiences, and it's just a lot more fun doing it with a partner. Reason number four, and you probably see a trend here, right? I'm talking a lot about sharing, and there's definitely a trend there. Doing things with somebody is a lot more fun and enjoyable than doing things alone, but not knocking single people at all, because I was there, like I said, and I had that phase in my life, so no disrespect to you singles. But number four, mutual growth, right? So you're learning from one another. You've got not just from your own psyche and experiences, but you get to bounce ideas off of somebody else. And especially if you're dating somebody that's kind of opposite to you, different personality, or views the world in a different way, has different education experiences, you can actually bring stuff to them and, hey, what do you think about this, or what should I do here? Can I get your advice? And that's pretty cool, because then you're growing together, you're learning off of each other. Reason number five is you can leverage each other's strengths and weaknesses, right? And that's often what I've seen in relationships that I've been in, especially my current one, where my partner is so much better at me in certain areas, and I happily kind of like delegate that stuff to her, and there's stuff that I'm way better at on my side, and we just kind of leverage that, and we sort of assign roles and delegate things where we're just going to function better because we have opposite strengths and weaknesses. Reason number six, you've got a cornerman or a corner woman, right? Somebody who's not just in your corner, but that you can trust them because they have your best interest at heart. They want you to win. They want you to succeed, to do well. They want you to be happy at the end of the day. So that person is only going to give you advice and support that is, ideally in your best interest because they're in your corner, right? They don't have any ulterior motive. You win, they win. Reason number 7, you have a collective effort in building your dream life, right? Ideally, you come together with somebody that wants to go in the same or similar direction in life, and in what you want to do the next 3, 5, 10 years of your life, whether that's traveling or that's having kids or buying a house, whatever it is. You get to build on that together through collective effort, right? So again, it's not all on you. Reason number 8 is that you get collaboration to reach also your individual goals and ambitions, right? So things that may be very personal to you, especially if there were goals that you were working on before you met the person. That person can then come in and be a support system, even if it's not direct involvement, but they're on the outside and they're providing you support and they're cheering you on and they're giving you, feedback or whatever it is that you need to help you get to your personal goals and ambition. It's a lot. You get that extra motivation, right? When you're inspired, when you're with a partner, because you want to win for them, for the relationship, for the family, if there's kids involved and stuff like that. So we're almost at the end. Reason number 9, there's a combination of not just time, but also energy, resources that you guys have, even assets, like basically everything that you come into bring into the relationship. It's like you lay it all out on the table collectively. You're like, what's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. In a healthy, committed, trusting relationship, that's what you want ideally, where you guys you're sharing each other's stuff, and you're not selfish, and you're not thinking of along the lines of your stuff is your stuff and my stuff is mine. Ideally you're combining all your resources, and that means you have more resources, right, between the two of you. Before I get to my last reason, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel, support the content that I put out. I love doing this. It's tons of fun for me, and hope you get some value out of it. Make sure you like and comment any ideas or other reasons that you may have, even if it's against, if you're for relationships or against relationship. The 10th reason I have, kind of a corny one, you have a pick-me-up when you're down, right? You're having a bad day, somebody ticked you off at work or something happened. You've got somebody at home who is gonna turn the frying upside down, cheer you up, take your mind off of it, help you relax, and just be there for you, right? Because we all have those bad days every once in a while where we need somebody to just be there and put a smile on our face. So that's one of my favorite things to do for my partner, and I know she definitely does it for me. So there you go. I feel like I could come up with a list of 50 things, honestly, but I just wanted to give you 10. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video.